Hello, hi friends, hi my little clowns. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I would love to have you. We do lots of fun, colorful, clownish-esque type makeup on this channel. So yeah, I would love to have you. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But today I'm gonna be doing something that I don't usually do. Usually I do tutorials. But I wanted to talk about my 5 favorite palettes in my collection, and then 5 in sort of 6 to sort of go together. Palettes that I really want to dig my hands into more, as they've kind of just been sitting back on that shelf and, you know, being pretty much a decoration. But like I said, if you would like to join in on this and you would like to, you know, be a part of my channel and be part of my little clown parade, my little clown circus, you should like, comment, subscribe. I would absolutely appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 5 favorite ones in my collection. If you've been to my channel for a while, you could probably guess which ones are in this. But yeah, here's my little pile. I'm gonna start with the Kylie palette. I'm pretty sure this is an extended version, and I don't know if this is available anymore, but I love it. I got it from a friend. It's my only neutral palette in my collection, but yeah, it's a staple, and I absolutely love and adore it. And these are in no particular order. These are just like 5 that just have my heart and my soul and just everything. This is the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. I love this one so much. I'm pretty sure this is the first Beauty Bay palette that I ever got, and I absolutely adore it. It has, like, it's too good. It's too good. I love it too much, and I need to play with it more. Yeah, and I think I have videos using all of these, so I will link those down below, hopefully, if I can get that figured out. This next one, God, I'm like ADHD, all that stuff freaking out right now. But the next one is the Blend Buddy Cosmetics Blends palette, which is like, if you don't have this one in your palette, like in your like collection, what are you doing? Get it? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's the perfect rainbow palette. It's all matte. It's all goodness. Like, these are just staples in my collection. This one I feel like is pretty obvious, as it's the one that I kept using the past little while. But this is the Jade X Beauty Bay palette. It's a 42 pan palette, which means there's so much goodness in this. It looks like this. There's just so much to play with. It's so good. I'm really wanting to play with these right here, this bottom row. I think I might do a palette bingo with this sometime soon. I've tried multiple times, but I did not get good colors. So yeah, but there's just so much goodness in here, and I love it. And all of these ones that I'm naming right now are just ones that, like, I absolutely recommend because they're just amazing. I feel like this is such a good one. I don't think this is available anymore though, but always check Mercari. I always say that in my bio. Always check Mercari, Depop, all those places, because they will probably have one if you would want it and it's not available. But this one's just too good. I love it just too freaking much. And last but not least, of my absolute favorites, this one is actually number 1. I know. This is the Nomad Haunted Europe palette. I adore this one. This was my first Nomad palette, and like, it's just so good. This shade right here, like, could do whatever it wants with me. Like, that's how much I love that shade right there so much. Like, this is just, I want to play with this again, which is why I wanted to do a Nomad week, which I'm about to do. I used a Nomad palette for this look, but I'm so excited to dip my hands into this, and I love it so much. And okay, so now I'm going to be talking about, my chair is really loud, my goodness. The 6 palettes that I want to dig my hands into more, because I think some of these I haven't even touched. Well, there's a couple I have, but some that I haven't. The first is the Age of Opulence by Beauty Bay. I don't think this one is available anymore. Again, check Mercari. But it looks like this. It's too yummy and too just to not, but I think for the longest time, color really, despite like me being a color lover now, was very intimidating. So like all these darker jewel shades really were like made me hesitant to use it. But I'm so excited to like dip my hands in this more, and I really want to. I think like this shade and this shade are just too yummy and too like stunning. You see that? Hopefully it's like, those are just too, it's just too yummy and too amazing to not want to dip my fingers into it more, and to like, I think I've only used this once, so this is on my list of ones that I really want to do things with. Next, this hair I'm shedding, my goodness. Next is the Gemini 2 palette by Nomad Cosmetics. I got this in the one of the mystery bundles back, I think in December, November, I can't exactly remember. All I remember was that I got it around a time that I was seeing a dude, and then he dropped me like every other motherfucker, so there's that. But I haven't played with this yet, and it's like, it's nice and grungy and just amazing. And there is eyeshadow under my nail. That's cool. But it's just, I can't believe I haven't played with this at all. I think I want to like, there's just too much goodness in here for me to not. So if you guys have any ideas on like looks that you'd want to see with these palettes, please drop them below. I've used this one once. This is the UnEarthly Cosmetics Surrender eyeshadow palette. Why am I just like losing my ability to talk now? But it looks like this. I did end up screwing the shade up a little bit because of that shade right there. It ended up going into that when I was swatching it. Ended up getting my shirt. It was a mess. But I really want to dig into this again. I want to like, there's so much, like maybe there's a neutral look here, you know? I don't know. Like I really, like it just has my heart, and I want to do more with it. The next is the Star Wars X ColourPop, which I'm a Star Wars lover, a geek, fanatic, whatever the hell you want to call it. I got this again when like color was intimidating. But can we talk about the packaging? Like, this is, I think, for me, my top tier ColourPop palette, because just, it literally is like they went up here, took colors, and then put it down here. I feel like if the packaging is just as good as the color story, it's gonna be top tier, and this is just top tier. But there's just so much, and these are like jelly almost shades. There's a couple bit of eyeshadow from the other palette that I swatched, but there's just so much goodness in here, and so much versatility, and so much fun, that I would just love to like, you know. And this is the last one. It's sort of 5, sort of 6. I don't know if we would count them, but these are my Lethal Cosmetics custom palettes. I kind of named them. One of them is Earthly, the other is Godly. There's noise in the background, and I'm sorry, but they look like this. This one's more neutral. This is the Earthy, and this is the Godly, because I don't know, just really pretty. I really want to dip my hands into these more. Don't really gravitate towards single eyeshadows, but if they're in palette form and they're in like themed, you know, like, because I did that. Shout out to me. But they're super gorgeous and super fun, and I want, you know, like, there's so much fun in this one that I think I could do. I have like liner that would match like this golden like stuff, so I think this is on my list for that, because there's just too much, like, you know, and they've just been sitting there too long. I paid too much for these, all of these, to just not use. And this shade right here, I think would be so much fun. And again, I haven't dipped my fingers into these bad boys, and so this is me trying to hold myself accountable. Yeah, it's a video for y'all to sit and watch and see what I want to use and what I like, but it's also like, Nikki, this is now on the internet, you have to use these type of situation. But yeah, I don't really know if I have anything else to say. This is kind of like, I've talked a lot, you know. But if you made it to this point in the video, if you made it like to here, thank you so much for watching. I'm sweating my balls off. My room is hot. I'm toasty. My God. But I want to leave you, as always, with my outro, which is don't be racist, don't be homophobic, don't be transphobic, don't be a piece of shit. It is so much easier to be kinder and nicer and ignore the things that you do not like, the things that you do not understand. You know, yeah, they may be there, but why are you getting your little granny panties in a twist over that when you could be putting your energy and your into something that you actually care about? You know, you have all this hate for things that you don't like. Okay, well, are you putting that same energy into the things that you love? Or are you just being a hateful asshole? But again, this is a nice safe space for anybody. Unless you're a piece of shit, then you can go. I will put my foot up your butt, tickle your tonsils, as my dad says. Like, we will fight to the death, and you will be not getting out. I'm the victor, okay? But my nose ring just flew out. Well, I couldn't find it. But I just want to say, like, and wish you the most happiest, wonderful joy, and, like, all the best. Because I did that to myself, and I ended up getting a really good job that I really like, that I'm really excited for. So yeah, just make sure that you're speaking good words about yourself, and that you're putting a lot of good energy and positivity and about yourself into the world, because I guarantee you, and I promise you, it will come back to you. So just manifest shit, okay? You can do it. We've got this. It's gonna be our year, and I'm wishing you all the best.